Yo, what's up? In this video, I am gonna show you how to get Mastery Don Lorenzo. And for this quest you must own Aku, Brew, and Don Lorenzo of course. And let's get straight into this video. When you load into the game, you must go to the lobby and find this Don Lorenzo next to the Nell quest and Thanksgiving quest. And then speak with him to begin the quest. And go to your rewards tab in your menu. And then you should see Ika's path to blooming. Now let's get straight into this quest. Now that we are here, let me show you the full quest for Aku. This part of the quest is pretty easy. You don't have to do these in order, but I like to do hard to easy first. So for the first part, you gotta reflex tackle someone 10 times. And boom, just like that. And also you gotta do these in a public server. Private servers don't count. After you do reflex tackle 10 times, you can cross that off your list. Now we can move on to the next part of the quest, which is nice shot, and you gotta venom trap 5 times. And just like that, do that 5 times and you're gonna be done with it. And then you go ahead and cross that off your list. Now here comes the challenging part for some people. It requires you to be in the flow. And the first thing you need to do in the flow is use ultimate defense on literally anything. And just like that, you're done with the other part with the quest. Now here is the hardest part of the quest. You must score with former striker, which can be hard with some people, but if you're a sweat you can weave through the defense and score with it. Just pretend there are people in my way and I am going through the defense. And now you're done with 1/3 of the quest. And now you gotta go back to the lobby and speak with Don Lorenzo again. After you complete that, it should give you a different dialogue than this. Now you must complete the King Rain quest. Obviously you need Brew for this quest. And for this quest I like hardest to weakest first, so for this one I would do King's Path 10 times. If you just do that 10 times, you should be able to finish that in no time. And so now you can go ahead and cross that off the list. Now you must use Chop Dribble 5 times. Once you have done 5 Chop Dribbles, you can continue on with the quest. Now for this next part, you gotta do the stealth shot, which is doing T+2 on your keyboard. In this clip I forgot to actually score with it. But you have to score just once with the stealth shot variant for this part of the quest to count. But after you do that, you can go ahead and cross that off your list. Now for the ultimate part, you have to be in the flow. Now you gotta hit Baristivar move in ultimate. I did not have another person to do this part with, but you need to have 2 people in the goalkeeper box and the goal animation should play. Now for the last part of Brew quest, you gotta use Predator Eye 5 times, and you can use Predator Eye on opponents and teammates and it will still count towards the quest. While editing I realized I forgot to tell you must score 5 times with Long Shot. But after you have done that, you are done with 2/3 with the Don Lorenzo quest. Now go back to Don Lorenzo and you should receive the last and final quest. His last quest should be called Don Lorenzo Greed. And let's get straight into how to finish it. Now obviously you need the base version of Don Lorenzo for this last part, and this is the full quest for this. Now probably the most annoying part of this quest is using the defensive stance 7 times. But the good thing about Don Lorenzo base range is massive with the 3rd move. Now the next part is using zombie dribbling 4 times, and this part is not that hard because you have full iframes throughout the whole animation. And then once you have done the first 2 quests, you can go ahead and cross them off your list. Now you must use Horrific Intercept 5 times. You can easily farm this just by doing Jump and Horrific Intercept. Now the thing you must do is to pass 5 times to a random teammate. And then once you have done that, you can cross off those other 2 quests off the list. And now you must be an ultimate for the last 2 parts of the quests. Now the hardest part people might have is hitting Yo Michael, especially if minigames is not your specialty. And boom, just like that. And the last and final part is actually scoring with Ace Eater. Once you have done that Ace Eater, you have completed the Mastery Don Lorenzo quest. If you did all of that, you should give yourself a pat on the back for doing all of that grinding. Now go back to Don Lorenzo and you should receive this dialogue. If you did, you should receive Mastery Don Lorenzo. And that's it for this video. If you don't subscribe or like, I will find you.
Please, Pete, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless.